Hello, hello. Are you there, Renee? Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Yay or nay, please. Yay! Oh my God, thank you. Yay! All right, so I've got a couple things prepped here to make a Valentine's Day card for my husband, or we can play with the Tonic Craft kit that arrived today. Yes, yay! And you may hear Quincy in the background. Quincy is down here harassing me today. Yes, Quincy. Yes, come say hi. You want to come up here and say hi? You want to come up here? Come say hi. No? Are you being shy? Are you being shy? Hello, Roberta. You don't know what you're doing on the craft table, do you, buddy? Quincy doesn't usually get on my craft table, so he's confused why I put him up here. What you doing, buddy? So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer that we make a Valentine's Day card with my husband, or do you want to work with the Tonic Craft Kit? Don't step on my computer, though, buddy. You taking a break from taxes? That sounds like a good idea, Roberta. I don't like doing taxes. Okay, we can do this. So let's get my stamp platform. Yes, buddy, you're very talkative today. All right, I will do the Valentine's Day card. So I want to stamp the XO turnabout stamp for the background here. That was kind of loud. I'm going to get this side up. And up there. I see we have 3 people. Who else joined us? That off there. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I always make my own more than I use pattern paper. Did not get that lined up right. These little things always slide around. I almost prefer to just draw the X on the back. You know what? If I use my magnets, that might help. Down. Yeah, I think I make my own backgrounds and pattern paper way more than I actually use pattern paper. Like actual pre-bought pattern paper. That is close enough. Whoops. Stay down. It's curling up on me. Where'd my little... Is this scrolling? Yes, all right. Make sure we're not having the scrolling issue like I did on the other day, because that was annoying. Now I'm going to use some variations of blue in oxides. This is Stormy Sky. No, it wasn't a temporary adhesive. That's why I put it on the turnabout jig, because then it'll stay on my turnabout jig and not so much on the back of my paper. This is ThermoWeb tape runner, and it's permanent. And if I put it on the jig, it will it'll stay on my jig versus going on the back of my paper, I found, because the jig is laminated. So for whatever reason, it stays on the jig. It's buffering a bit. Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do about that. This is my first time going live. I have pretty good internet, usually. Now I'm going to use Faded Jeans. Oh God, this isn't upside down for you guys, is it? I totally forgot that. Where is that setting? Oh geez. No, effects. There we go. Geez, guys. My settings on everything are all messed up, hence the microphone issue, because the program that I use to record to my computer had the microphone set up in it, and then I forgot that when I went to record today that I needed to put the microphone back in there. So that's why we were having microphone issues. So sorry about that. My camera is mounted upside down, so I didn't have the setting in there to turn it back right side up. It wouldn't be a Rise and Procrastinate video if there wasn't a little bit of a disaster in it. What can I say? This is Blueprint Sketch. And fourth turn. I'm going to use Chip Sapphire. peel that off and set it aside. A little bit so I don't get my hands quite so inky. Too late though. Oh geez. Usually doesn't stick quite so bad, but I'm usually heat embossing when I use this adhesive, so heat usually releases it. I probably should have just used my, there we go. My hands off a little bit. All right. My picture's grainy. Is that better? It's not grainy on my end. No. It was you. All right. So I got a little bit of a smudge there. So I think I'm going to, so I've already cut this down. Let's take a little bit of, actually, I think I'm going to go with a distress ink instead of an oxide because I don't want it to be totally opaque here. Just going to go around the edges and cover that up a little bit. And this is chipped sapphire. Who needs some rain? Not me. I live just north of Seattle. I get plenty of rain. Way too much of it. We actually had so much rain and wind a little over a week ago, Roberta, that we had a almost 50-foot tree fall out of our yard, in the front yard. It has made quite a mess for us. Thank goodness it didn't fall on our house, though. Actually, now that you're friends with me on Facebook, you could actually go to my profile and see it. It was quite a mess. It still is a mess, actually. My poor husband's still cleaning the darn thing up. All right, I'm gonna call that good. And then, so I just want the gold frame from this. And I already ran this through my Xyron machine, if you can't tell from the backing paper. So this would be a little bit easier. So you've got a lot of rain too, huh? Yeah, that's kind of how we feel. A lot of the roads and stuff are flooding. It's been kind of crazy. mean, we're used to rain around here, but dang. Between the rain and the 60-mile-per-hour gust, it's been a lot to deal with. All right, so how do I want to lay this out? Yeah, probably something like that. Stick that on there like that. Whoop, don't squish my card. And then this piece is, I have a bin of like backgrounds and stuff that I haven't used. And that is a spray ink background. And I just decided to cut the heart out of that. And we're just going to pop all these little pieces in here. Yeah, our winter usually consists of a lot of rain. But we did get some snow too this year. But then again, we typically get, our snow usually comes in February and March, so we still may get some more snow. Washington's kind of weird like that. Yeah, I couldn't live there, Renee. As we've talked before. I don't do snow. Especially as much as you get. No, thank you. Hey, Joan. How are you today? Or, oops, that's not the right way. There we go. Oh, I'm doing all right. We were just talking about weather. And in my neck of the woods, we've been, well, rain's pretty common around here, but we've been getting a lot of rain and a lot of wind. And last week, about a 50-foot tree fell in my front yard. So my poor husband's been cleaning that up. And right now we're making my Valentine's Day card for my husband. Poor Roberta's been getting a lot of rain in her neck of the woods, too. I think we're all about sick of the rain. Well, I don't know about Renee. She might be sick of the snow. I should put a tree on this card. I'm not sure if he's ready to joke about it yet. Poor guy's been working so much trying to get that tree gone. Comes home from work and deals with it. Oh, the press and seal? Yeah, I don't have any press and seal, but I could get some and try it out. I actually don't often use the stupid Xyron machine, but I read somebody's post on Stamp Junkies the other day, because I don't like to pick out the little spider webby kind of things with these intricate dies. But somebody said that if you run it through the Xyron first and then die cut it, you don't have those little spider webs. So that's what I did. I didn't run this one through because I actually could cut it in a different color. And this one, it's pearlescent card. And then I was like, well, why did you do that, silly? You should have cut it out of the same cardstock that you cut this one in. So then I cut it again. But right now I've only got refills for my 9-inch Xyron. So it seems silly to run it through the Xyron again with just this little piece. So that's why I'm gluing this one on. I have a 9-inch and a 5-inch, but I did not, I don't have the refills for the 5-inch because I don't know. I used it a lot for a while and then I just don't use them that often anymore because of the little stringy things. But it did not leave the little stringy things on this because, like I said, I ran it through and then I die cut it. And that worked a lot better. I wished I would have known that years ago. All right, I think I'm going to actually have a stamp that I want to put over that. So I think I'm going to pop up the stamp sentiment. I have not stamped it yet, though. Now you're going to... There we go. Oh yeah, sorry Roberta, could you not hear me? I ran the paper through first through the Xyron and then I die cut it. That way you didn't, if you have a Xyron, have you ever seen the little strings through the intricate parts? Kind of like the hot glue strings. That's what they remind me of. Oh, I totally got that on crooked and it's not going to come off now. Oh well. That's just the way it is now because Xyron does not come off. All right. Is it quiet? I can turn the mic up a little bit if you need me to turn it up a little bit. I'm just mumbling. Is what backwards, Renee? So it's appearing correctly on my screen. But if I need to mirror it, I can do that. Is it backwards for you? Because it's not backwards on my screen. All right, I can fix it. Is that correct for you now? Is that better? All right. See, now it's backwards on my screen, but that's fine. I want it to be correct for you guys. Okay. All right. I will make a mental note of that. Backwards for me, so I thought it was all good for you guys. Let's see here. I am going to need a piece of paper real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that wasn't backwards for me. It was upside down earlier for me, and that's how I knew it was upside down for you guys, but I totally thought it was all good for you guys. Because it wasn't showing up backwards for me. That's weird. No, I mean, I can see it on my computer screen. And it wasn't backwards for me. It was the right direction. Now it's backwards for me. So that's so strange. Upside down. I do have a die cut for this, right? Hold on. This one, no. I'm not sure where. I hate trying to find dies sometimes. You don't know. I swear there is a die for this. Maybe it's this one. Yes, I believe it is that one. All right. Oh, yes, the joys of technology. I definitely agree. I have definitely had my struggles with technology this week. Now everybody that watches the replay is going to be like, what the heck? She's making her card backwards. Like I said, it wouldn't be a Rising for Craftinade video unless something went weird. I'm always saying I'm a hot mess. Stuff plugged in everywhere. Okay, I'm going to put this as far away from the microphone as I can so you guys don't have to listen to it. Ranger Gold embossing powder, Roberta. Yep. Well, I put that there because it was only my third time trying to get live with sound. It is my favorite gold embossing powder. Well, that I've tried. It's not like I've tried a ton of gold embossing powder, but I think I've got Ranger, I have Hero Arts, then I've got one that's like, who knows how old. It's from a company called the Personal Stamp Exchange. They're not even in business anymore. All right. No, still not quite done. Come on. There we go. All right, it'll take me just a second to die cut this. I have to go over to my Spellbinders Grand Caliber machine. I sadly do not have an electronic machine next to me anymore. Me and my Gemini broke up. I do have the new Sizzix on pre-order, though. How exciting is that? All right. Be right back with you. All right. I'm back. I wish I could have pre-ordered it for you, Renee, but that dang thing's pricey. Where'd I put my card? All right, I'm gonna ink blend. What's left on my thing here? Catching up here. Oh, you're not going to New York? I thought you were, Berta. What happened to my Gemini, Joan? Oh man, that thing was a nightmare. So it kept applying way too much pressure, way too much pressure. So the first one went back in the first couple months I had it, and they tested it, and sure enough, I was right. It was applying way too much pressure. It was indenting like like Post-it note tape and everything into the paper, and it was no good. So they took it back and sent me a new one. And then the new one started doing the same thing. So they took that one back and sent me a new one. And then they sent me a third one, and the UPS guy literally dropped it on my concrete step. Like, it scared I was sitting in my living room and it scared the crap out of me. Where are my scissors? So there. It scared the crap out of me when he delivered it. So I called them up, told them what happened, and that I had taken it out and tested it, and it was making this horrific noise. And it was also applying this too much pressure. It was doing the same thing the other ones were doing. And they basically told me, well, that's tough luck. This is your third one, even though I was still within the warranty period. This is your third one. We're not sending you another one. I was like, excuse me? I'm still within the warranty period. And they said, well, if you bought it through us, we'll give you your money back. But if you didn't, then not our problem. Well, I got it through Amazon. They said, well, deal with Amazon then. So I contacted Amazon, and thankfully they were nice enough to give me my money back. And I will never buy another Crafter's Companion product again. I mean, they tested those machines and they told me I was right. It was applying too much pressure. So I don't know. I was very frustrated with the whole ordeal. I didn't really plan that out very well, I guess, but we're going to stick it right there. And guys, you know what I didn't plan? I did not plan the inside. So we're going to stick this guy in here. I don't have any ink on my mat. During that 10-minute challenge I did in Courtney's Facebook group, I got ink all over my card base. I do believe that I have a Happy Valentine's Day stamp just around the corner, though. I lie. So I will have to find something else to stamp that with. Unless I can pull something up on Evernote here. I'm not going to do it on my computer because I don't want to mess up the live. Oh, I do have one. So let's see. What are you guys talking about? Oh, is yours applying too much pressure too, Roberta? That sucks. Yeah, it was very frustrating. And oh, what they also told me the third time was that basically the Gemini was made for only their dies and their embossing folders and stuff too. That kind of ticked me off too. Yes, Renee, that is, I kind of went back and forth on the Sizzix because of the legal stuff, but I don't know what else to purchase. I need an electronic machine because of my hands. So I don't know what else to do. I do need something because of my hands. I definitely need something because of my hands, and I don't. My poor Spellbinder's Grand Caliber is just about on its last leg. So. Kind of a small sentiment for the inside, but it'll work. Do we have any hearts or anything? No, we don't. I'm sure I have hearts somewhere, but I don't want to keep running off screen. But I truly believe that a lot of the people that have problems with their plates warping and stuff, I think it's a lot to do with the Gemini applying too much pressure. Because my second one did fine for about, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And then all of a sudden it was like something flipped and the plate started warping real bad. All my dies you could see the little hole marks where you poke the dies out. The tape was embedding into the paper. It was just, I don't know, it was just horrible. It was like something just went wrong. So there's my inside. There's my card. So if I had something else, you'd need another machine. What do you mean, Renee? Yeah, this hand cranking thing is not working. It's either that or I get rid of all my dies and just go strictly back to my Cricut, which I used to do at one time. And I just used embossing folders, and it wasn't that big of a deal to just use embossing folders and hand crank those through. But now I've had Now my dye collection has grown, and I've got all these dyes that I like to use, and that becomes a problem. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, Roberta. I don't have frozen shoulder, but I've got nerve problems in my hands and arms, and I can't hardly lift my arms above my head, or and so I mean, not that I need to lift them above my head to crank the machine, but it's just that I've got a lot of nerve problems. I have fibromyalgia, that kind of stuff. So hand cranking isn't part of the deal. And I've been doing it for, I don't remember when my Gemini went back. It's been before Christmas. So it's been kind of a struggle. Well, we've been on for an hour, and I've made my card. So I don't know how much longer you guys want to sit here and chat with me. Yeah, it has been a while, Renee. I don't remember exactly when it went back. I know it was before Christmas. I know I'm dying to get a new one now. But I know that the Switch doesn't come out till May, I think it is. So, yeah, it has been an hour, Renee. I went and started live at 11. Well, I guess it was a little after 11 with all my technical problems, but yeah, it was about 11. Thanks, Roberta. Yeah, I know my dog's sitting upstairs. She wants lunch now. She usually eats about noon, so she'll be getting impatient here pretty quick if I don't wrap things up. But I really appreciate everybody. Do I have a Tuesday morning? I think there is one in the next city over. I'll have to go check that out. I haven't paid my deposit yet, but I do have the Switch pre-ordered. I'm on the list for the pre-order, but it's not technically official until I pay my deposit. But yeah, it is. I am on the pre-order for the Switch. One of a local craft store that I actually haven't been to yet, but I started following them on Facebook a couple weeks ago. She got pre-orders started, and it's actually, I mean, it's for like $60 cheaper than what I've seen them other places. Didn't I send you the link, Renee? Because she was saying that the shipping was only $10. I mean, the pre-order's already been cut off. She only did the pre-order for like less than 24 hours. Yeah, I thought I sent you the link. It's a local store to me. Because yeah, it was $199 instead of $260. No, it's not Cat Scrappiness. It's I don't even remember the name of the store now. It's in Edmonds. Cat Scrappiness, I believe, is in Seattle. I'll see if I can find it again, but I'm pretty sure she cut off the pre-order, Renee. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you guys being here for my first live. And there's one in Gig Harbor or Bremerton. Oh, okay, maybe that's where she is. I don't remember. I haven't been to cat scrappiness either. I recently found that out. Well, good luck with your taxes, Roberta, and I really appreciate you guys being here for my first YouTube live. And I will see you guys for the next one, hopefully. Bye.